Hello, everyone. I hope you are well. Thank you for the lurk, my friend. Okay, let's do some TFOs to get some fleet marks. And this was earlier.
Welcome to the Roughnecks.
Rico's Roughnecks!
Thank you, Shiba, for the follow. I thought you already followed me, so that's kind of weird.
Shubba just followed.
We have located a high-priority target for extraction. Yes. We'll make our way to the ops. Once we have located...
This is DeSoto. Our intel...
Informants can earn time off their sentences.
Wait a second, that's the Inquisitor!
We've been made. Time to go in loud.
Initiate lockdown protocols! Alert Warden Singh!
The doors will be locked throughout the prison. Use the override codes I gave you to get the doors open. We're in, and we've got a welcoming committee.
Just here for the come here. Listen, an unexpected important for me. Wake Gemini Squad and have them meet me in my lab.
The door meeting should bring that force field down as well. This door will take us towards C, general population. Watch out! They're beaming in exocoms. Once we get this door open, get ready for a fight. Watch your corners and the upper levels. Target the force field controls to drop the field. Once we get inside the control center, we can shut down the force fields on the upper levels. Then we can head upstairs and access the prisoner database in the control center to locate Dr. Crusher. There's the main force field controls. Use them to turn off the fields in the control center. Damn! They locked us out from above. We need to improvise. Knock out power to this ward and that console. Computers will switch over to auxiliary power, but the force field will come down. Of course, all the cell doors will open as well. Nothing like a little prison riot to distract the guards while we work.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get upstairs to the command center, level 2.
This is the warden. Terrorists have released the prisoners in Dinpop. All available units respond immediately.
Security alert. All hands report to your stations.
I need you to cover me. I need you ready to override any lockouts security throws my way. Override the security lockout on that console.
Disobedience will be rewarded with pain.
Good job. I'm back in.
Security alert. All hands report to your stations.
I've been locked out again. Get on that console to override.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
That did it.
Thank you,
Almost
Amat.
there.
AC/DC? What are you talking about?
Got it. She's in Ward D. Isolation. Let's go.
Oh, my t-shirt? Yeah, I forgot I was
My
wearing an
God bless.
AC/DC
Be
shirt.
prepared for anything.
There they are. Open fire!
Damn. That's a big gun.
Big gun that won't last long.
Dr. Crusher is in cell block 3. Use those controls to extend the bridge to him. That's her cell. Let's get it open and get her out of here. Dr. Crusher. Let's go.
Get me to data storage in Ward E, and I'll do the rest.
Is that absolutely necessary, Doctor?
Yes, I need that data. It's worth the risk.
Very well. Let's get the doctor to her precious data. Move.
Have a change of heart, Inquisitor? It's not like you to commit treason.
Emperors change, but my loyalty to the Empire does not.
Contact, right!
You're not so tough now that we're up close and personal. Pathetic.
And there goes my eight-legged horse. Time to do a little simulating of our own. Oh, yummy. Caressing yummy
There's
sauce.
the main database console. Inquisitor, you're with me.
Clear the room. Watch the snipers. Let's make this quick.
Extend the bridges to the data storage vaults. I'll call out where the data fragments are. Once you acquire a data fragment, bring it back to me. Once I have all the fragments, they'll cut my access to the databases. Here's the first data set. Hit Data Vault 3.
I just needed you to know.
Data Vault 1.
I love you.
I love you too,
Data Vault
Emma.
5. First data set complete. Here's the second set. Data Vault 5. Data Vault 2.
Come on, baby, kiss me.
No.
Kiss me.
I pass.
For your safety and the safety of others, please restrain yourself.
Let me run, jeez 'em.
For your safety and the safety of others, please
You've collected a data fragment. Bring it back to me. Second data set complete. Here's the last of them. Data Vault 5. Data Vault 1. Data Vault 2. Now!
for your safety and the safety of others, please remain yourself.
Data fragments received and assembled. It's all ours.
You heard the doctor. We're done here. Let's go.
One last thing, and done!
What have you done?
Why
parting gift for my gracious.
How was your day? You look very tired. Oh, I'm good. Day was okay.
The backups.
Just started the day a little early.
Mother of the Emperor or not, I'll kill you for this!
Was dishing off the Lord really necessary, Doctor?
No, it was very necessary. Trust me.
I see. He does have a certain notoriety, even for a terrible.
He's a monster. Destroying his work was the least I could do.
Good morning, aviators. This is your
Good
captain
evening,
speaking.
Amat. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta come over here. Let them know I'm on.
Not so fast, terrorist! Won't get away that easy. Jackson, Johnson, report.
Jackson here. This is Johnson.
This is your final test, men. Kill them. Kill them all!
Acknowledged. Jackson, I'll set him up. I'll knock him down.
Hello, Semper. Thank you for the lurk.
I spit my last breath. Johnson! No! I'll kill all of you!
I have concerns about working with Admiral Lena. Very persuasive. She made the right call. This operation would have failed without her.
And now I'm the Inquisitor.
From Project Data are in our hands. We might have a fighting chance against the Emperor and his monster. I'll take those odds. I concern.
I'm taking that. No one else is going to take it because they're all gone. And already got it. Do you know how the military pilot... Do you know how to become a military pilot in the USA? Yeah, join the military. Go through training and then go into officer candidate school and go to flight training. So you can become a pilot. Yes, it just takes a lot of years. It's going to take you at least 8-12 years. Can I join as a foreigner? That I do not know, but I doubt it. You gotta become a citizen. Alright, let's do a mission.
The long-range sensor arrays in the Trayla system went offline recently. Last thing they picked up before that happened was a Borg scout ship. I'm heading to Trayla's now to investigate. If this is the beginning of a new Borg incursion, I could use some backup.
I don't think they'll give me a jet. I don't think so either. You gotta prove yourself.
Until next time.
Alright, let's go to Trayla's. I'm going to play this one for Cynthia. And yes, an A-10 gun run in space. Because I can. And hello, Sam. And here we are at Trayla's. And today, before I forget, there's no training because today is a rest day.
Thanks for coming. Been a while. You look well. Considering what I hear about your exploits, that's an impressive feat. Back to business. Spotting a Borg scout here made a lot of people nervous, and with good reason.
I can imagine.
So, some old friends called in a favor, and here I am. I came here looking for Borg, but the real problem turned out to be sabotage. Orion smugglers fouled up the long-range array, but they left the short-range sensors intact. I have plenty of evidence from the sensor logs to turn over to Alliance officials.
And the Borg?
Still a concern. If they're sizing up this quadrant as an incursion zone, we need to know about it. I have a few ideas on upgrading the sensor arrays, making them harder to disable and better at spotting Borg. Beam me over and we can sort out the details.
Very well, stand by for transport.
With your assistance, I can complete the modifications quickly. Good. Now that we have a working array, our next step will be initiating the new security protocols. Hold on. Are you seeing this? The long-range sensors just lit up like a Davo table.
Analysis.
Reading a massive energy surge. We're being scanned. Something's overriding all our control systems, attempting to bypass.
Shields up, brace for impact.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
I'm gonna throw up. No, nurse dampers are still in place.
Oh, that was unpleasant. Still, there are no damage reports, no casualties.
Where are we?
Scanning. This is unexpected.
Care to enlighten us?
According to astrometrics, we were catapulted several hundred light years from Trailus to the Excalibur system.
Excalibur, I seem to recall a few space legends about this place.
Here's some facts to go along with those legends. In the 23rd century, Excalbians abducted the USS Enterprise and subjected some of her crew to a series of combats. Some sort of morality test.
I don't like the look of this, but is it possible we're here for the same reason?
Feels that way to me. I doubt they dragged us all the way out here to have a Raktajino and talk about baseball. There's one way to find out for sure. Hail them and see what they want.
Lots of atmospheric interference on Excalibur. We can't establish comms.
I can boost the signal once the ship is in a standard orbit. Assuming the Excalbians are in a talking mood, we should have answers soon.
Agreed. Helm, take us into standard orbit over Excalibur. I should get back to study Lurk. Thank you for the Lurk.
We are receiving your signal. On behalf of the Excalbian people, I bid you welcome.
Forgive me, sir. I wasn't expecting to speak with Abraham Lincoln.
Yes, I suppose that would be a bit of a surprise. You'll pardon me for that, I hope. Some time ago, I met and fought beside one of your own, Captain James Kirk. Under the circumstances, we felt seeing a familiar face would make this meeting go a little smoother.
I see. Why are we here, Mr. President?
That is a complicated matter, I'm afraid. I think it would be easier to discuss it face to face. We prepared a meeting ground on the surface of Excalibur. It meets your needs for atmosphere and climate, as I understand them. Will you join us there?
We accept your gracious invitation, Mr. President. We'll beam you down at once.
Welcome, friends. I do hope the local climate is to your liking.
The climate's fine. It's our abduction that we have a problem with, friend.
My apologies. It was not an action of my choosing, I can assure you.
Your presence is required for a matter of great importance.
Greater than conversations with dead presidents?
Long ago, the two of us were involved in a study, if you will.
An evaluation of two concepts, good and evil. The initial results were ultimately inconclusive.
The debate has continued since that time.
We now seek a final resolution.
What does that have to do with us, exactly?
You have been chosen as advocates for the concept of good.
But you will not face it alone.
Hello. Looks like we have a lot of work to do here.
That's putting it mildly.
You have questions. I will attempt to clarify our intentions.
We're listening.
In this trial, you will be accompanied by associates that we have created for you. You will confront a variety of situations in opposition to evil forces. Your actions will be judged, as will those of your opponents. The prevailing concept will guide us as a people. We shall pursue the virtues of good, or the vices of evil.
Why are you choosing violence as a means to evaluate the concepts?
We find violent conflicts produce pure examples of good and evil. They provide the best results to evaluate and judge.
And if we refuse to participate in this trial?
Failure to participate will be seen as your endorsement of the supremacy of evil. The trial will then conclude with a judgment in favor of evil, and our subsequent pursuit of the concept as a guiding principle.
Fight or evil wins by default. That's not much of a choice.
The trial awaits you. Proceed through the portal behind me when you are prepared.
Very well, let's get this over with.
I think we need to be cautious when dealing with the Excaliburs. They're a lot like Q, minus a sense of humor. Fashion sense could use a little work, too.
Indeed. Recommendations.
For now, I say we play their game and stay in one piece. Look for opportunities to swing things in our favor. Our new teammate here might have some insight into the situation as well.
Good point. Anything you'd like to add, Commander?
Michael Burnham, of the USS Discovery.
The Discovery, Crossfield class, served with distinction, reported missing in action.
Judging by your uniforms, I'd say I'm in the future. The last thing I remember was preparing for battle with my crew, and the crew of the Enterprise. Since we're having this discussion, I'm guessing we won that fight. My apologies, my memory's a bit fuzzy. Possibly a side effect of whatever brought me here.
Indeed. Welcome to 2411, Commander.
Over 150 years. Fascinating. Right. I'll catch up later. Assuming we get through this trial in one piece. To address your original question, I wish I had all the answers, but I know as much as you do. Going through this trial will give us the chance to conduct some tests of our own, learn more about them and the situation here.
Agreed. Let's not keep the omnipotent beings waiting then. That's one word I cannot pronounce.
Take heart, my friends. Yarnik has a forceful personality, but his voice is not the only one heard here. There are many Excalbians who would embrace virtues before vices.
It's good to have allies.
Well said. And as one of your allies here, I have a warning for you. The trials are drawn from your past experiences and records, but they will not be identical recreations. There will be alterations to test your responses and those of your opponents. Expect the unexpected.
Thank you for the information.
Please accompany me. Beyond that portal, the first trial awaits.
My
Good luck,
tricorder's
friend.
showing a Class M tropical biome. By the look of things, this world is under attack. I'm reading a lot of weapons fire from several locations in the area.
This is Brea 3. I've been here, in fact, before, during this battle, in fact.
This is a safe position for now, but that...
I've forgotten all about this game, honestly. Oh, really, Sam? I didn't know you played.
Plaza ahead. Casualties. And
I can't wait
unfortunately-
for the update in 2 weeks. I ain't gonna give it away, but we get to do the recreation battle of Wolf 359. Yeah, back in the 1800s. What? Ready weapons and move out.
This didn't happen long ago. Some of the bodies are still warm. When did this take place, originally? I don't recognize the uniforms on these Vulcans.
They're not Vulcans, they're Romulans.
Romulans? You're serious? Those are Romulans. This is a lot to take in.
Romulans are an offshoot of Vulcans who left after the time of the Awakening.
The Romulans are... I clearly have a lot of catching up to do. But the middle of a war zone isn't an ideal place for a history lesson.
Agreed.
These Romulans are Tal Shiar, members of a covert military intelligence force. Their list of enemies is long. Any number of them could be responsible for this attack.
In this case, it's Riemann partisans. So curiously, I Steam charted how many people are playing this.
Strange.
900? That's about right.
Particles in the area. Antiproton, tachyon. Whoever else was in this
And it
fight
is free to
used some
play.
Extremely advanced weapons.
Sounds like Iconian weaponry.
Makes sense. The Iconians were allies of the Tal Shiar at this time. They were probably fighting at their side. This may be one of the unexpected changes Lincoln warned us about. Iconians arriving here early.
That's an unpleasant thought.
kind of constructs? They're using anti-proton weapons.
Heralds. A good sign.
Those were Iconians?
Not quite. They were heralds, harbingers of things to come.
Heralds are augmented servants of the Iconians. They were used primarily as shock troops. We've encountered them before, but if they're here now, things are worse than expected. There's a tactical force field blocking our way. That looks like the emitter over there. Should be simple enough to destroy it.
Discord notification, wait 1. Oh yeah, Semper. I need to ban someone. Let's take it out and move on.
LCR and Heralds fighting Riemann combat squads. Wonderful.
So, these Riemans, they're on our side. Good to know.
You there! I would speak with you.
Two more notifications. Didn't I just clear them? I guess not. And I'm not even in my streaming room. Lovely.
Your timing is fortuitous, my old friend. My resistance forces are closing in on Hakiv's laboratory, but he has opened an Iconian gate. The Iconians have sent their minions to aid Hakiv, but all is not lost. We can still stop them. The lab is not far from here. If we can fight our way past the guards, we can put an end to all this. And Hakiv.
Yes, let's find Hakiv and stop him.
Looks like there's another tactical force field blocking the way. This Hakiv really doesn't want to be interrupted, does he?
Delaying tactics, let's find and destroy the shield emitter quickly.
It may not be in an obvious place. Check the nearby buildings and rooftops.
Good point. Spread out. Signal the group if you spot the emitter.
Excellent. Hakiv has holed up in the south like the cornered vermin he is. Once we're near his position, I can set up a jamming field to prevent him from beaming out. Then we can bring him to justice. At last.
might be able to block transporters, Obasek, but I doubt you can block a functional Iconian gate. As long as that remains open, Hakiv will be able to escape. Deal with the gate first, then you can talk about justice all you want.
Great, let's shut that gate down.
Ambush! Look out!
So good of you to join us today. I've dreamed of ridding the galaxy of your stench for some time. And now, with the Iconians at my side, that dream shall become a reality.
This ends now, Hakiv. No amount of Iconian or Tal Shiar scum will stop me. Blood calls for blood.
We have bigger problems. The Iconian gate is still online, remember? Hakiv can bring in Iconian reinforcements as long as it is.
Then let's shut it down. Keep Hakiv and his forces busy while we work, or this trial will end real soon. And not in our favor.
Understood. You have the time you need, Commander. Stop hitting me.
He has a stealth field. Spread out. Find him.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything.
I don't care. Blood calls for blood, Hakiv.
No, not like this. You're better than this. If you do this, it won't be justice. It'll be murder. You don't have to do this.
He must pay for what he's...
Ariete!
Alright, what's the call? Help Obasek or catch Hakiv?
Obasek's in bad shape. He needs field surgery right now, or he's not going to make it. I can't do this alone. I'll need your help to save him.
The Keep's getting away. If he leaves through a gateway, he could return with enough Iconians to finish us off. Do you want to pursue him?
We need to save Obasek. He's too valuable as a friend and an ally.
Rest easy, friends. This part of the trial has reached its conclusion. There's a portal nearby. Use it to return to Yarnek. He wishes to review the results of the trial.
Very well, let's see what he has to say about all this.
At a critical moment, you move to save Obasek's life. Because of this, Hakiv escapes and convinces the Iconians to pursue a scorched earth assault on their enemies. Millions more die in the following war as a result. An intriguing choice, to be sure.
It was a hard choice, but I stand by my decision.
To callously leave an ally to die upon the battlefield is not the mark of a strong soul. Saving the life of a comrade in the fight against evil was a brave and noble act, one worthy of praise rather than scorn.
The trial continues. Proceed through the nearby portal when you are ready to begin the next evaluation.
Very well.
Come this way for your next trial.
Any idea where we are? I haven't seen anything like this.
Is Anorex a Krenon vessel built for the Temporal War?
Yes, some of this tech is very advanced, most likely from the future. Anorex was heavily modified after a scientist named Noy stole it from Kiana Station.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Damage control teams. Ship's been in a rough fight.
This looks like some kind of command station.
Secure the area. You might be able to find useful data here.
My plan to recruit Admiral Lita to the Temporal Liberation Front was a success. Keeping her loyalty, however, is quite challenging. Like so many Terrans, her dreams of empire are strong. As long as those dreams remain in her reality, our partnership shall continue. The moment her dream takes hold in our reality, my reality, then the honeymoon, as they say, is over. Tox Utat have become tiresome. First Krog, and now Azure and Boratus. They growl and demand and threaten to depart over the artifact like petulant children. If it were not a critical element of my plans, I would have left it on Ryza, along with the corpses of Picard and his charming thief.
Sorry, guys.
The Sphere Builders grow suspicious of my inquiries. I believe they begin to realize what my ultimate goal is, what I shall do once this war is won. Today, at Procyon 5, I will undo what the Alliance has done to them, to me, to my family. I will bring back my wife and child. All of this is for them, and no one will stop me. Krog becomes impatient, despite her successful recovery of the Tox Utat and the restoration of the Nakul Star. She wants more. She wants revenge. It is tempting to use the Tox Utat on Sol, on Vulcan, on every star in the Alliance, but I have a better use for it at Procyon 5. Nakul Vengeance shall have to wait.
Funny, I've been to Procyon 5. It's unremarkable. In our time, at least. Looks like things change considerably in the next century.
Indeed, we're in the middle of a final battle in a temporal war.
And on the bridge of the enemy flagship, no less. Judging by the look of things, the battle may not be going well for this temporal liberation front.
Agreed.
We should leave. By now we've been detected by their security systems. And I'd rather not be around when they send combat teams to retake the bridge.
Good point, Commander. Let's move out.
There's a turbo lift down this way. This door here.
Ooh, vaporize his ass. And falling through the map again.
I'm detecting a massive buildup of temporal energy ahead.
Yeah, along with multiple life forms, all armed.
Nice try, but you're done here.
Oh, I forgot this is Polaron.
haven't seen the last of me!
I see him. Noise on the upper platform.
Waste time that you see fit, Merlin. It will be for naught.
History shows you have a habit of meddling in the affairs of others.
We believe it is time to break you of that habit.
Oh, where are you? I can hear you. There you are.
Here to parley? Or shall we just start shooting at one another? You. Apparently Daniels hasn't grown weary of plucking you out of time and sending you to vex me. How many times have I killed you now? 4? 5? Honestly, I've lost count. It doesn't matter. Before I kill you, again, understand this. After today, the Alliance ends. Forever. And you with it. Daniels won't be around to save you this time.
Stand down, Noi. Your insanity ends here. Now.
I will fight this battle again and again until I stand victorious.
I understand the need to bring back the ones we've lost.
Living in the past is an exercise in futility.
I will not be defeated. I control time itself. Enough! I will erase you all!
You can't control time. If anything, time controls us.
Deep, but wasted in more. His grief blinds him to things like logic and truth.
I'm so close. I won't let you win. Core is ready. I end you and take my ship back in time.
You cannot stop our plan.
Too bad I am.
No! I've come too far. This time I'll make sure you're never born. Even if I have to shoot you in the cradle.
No! Husband, please! You don't have to do this.
How can this be? You were lost.
Finally, his beard moves.
You know, husband.
Cloud.
Of course, this war needed to end, Noi.
Before it consumed us all. Noi was a danger to all life, even in the Dominion. I could no longer sit back and watch as the Alliance failed to stop him, time and time again. So, I have done what you could not. Now, we must destroy this vessel, so it can never be used again. Let us end this war, once and for all.
Do you think that'll end the conflict?
She's got a point. Without Noi, without Anorex, the TLF will lack the power and leadership needed to fight the Alliance. The war will end. And who knows, maybe there'll be a chance at a lasting peace this time. Stranger things have happened.
The situation could have been avoided. He was finished. You didn't need to execute him.
That's true, the fight was over.
Maybe we can still do this the right way.
Go on.
This is a time ship. We should be able to generate a localized temporal spike and send ourselves back to a point before this whole situation goes too far. Let's finish this without resulting to cold-blooded murder.
Agreed, let's make things right here.
No! I've come too far. This time I'll make sure you're never born. Even if I have to shoot you in the cradle.
Noi! Husband, please! You don't have to do this.
Noi, look out! She's a changeling!
Solids are irrational, fearful creatures. You cannot be trusted.
Here, hostile. How dare you! let that thing execute me while wearing the face of my wife. But you didn't. If you are willing to save my life now, perhaps you're willing to work toward making things right for all who have been lost.
An admirable goal.
Indeed. Very well. It appears the time has come. I speak for my forces, and I surrender. The Battle of Procyon V is over, and with it, the temporal war. I'm trusting you to do the right thing here. Don't make me regret that decision.
Oh, I did not know that. Well, I will. You'll make the right choice, Noi.
I believe that will be enough for this trial, my friends. Yarnik awaits our return. He will, no doubt, have things to discuss after observing your actions here.
Of that, I have no doubt. Let's go.
Let's return.
Excuse me.
The Founder ended one life to save trillions. Yet you undid her efforts to save a dangerous enemy. The Founder was killed. As a result, the Dominion falls to disarray, and the Merc invasion ravages 3 galactic quadrants before it is finally stopped.
I believe we did the right thing in the end.
To kill a man in cold blood, even an enemy, that comes with a terrible burden to bear for the executioner. Delivering Noi to justice was an admirable decision, one the Founder could have easily made herself. Doing so would have saved not only her life, but the lives of many others as well.
Your participation in the trial has been informative thus far, but we require more data to make our decision. Another scenario has been prepared. Enter the portal when you are ready to begin.
If you insist.
This way.
This place isn't familiar. Either of you know where we are?
I don't recognize it either, Commander.
I know where we are, I just don't know when. Knowing that's gonna make all the difference here, believe me. Let's take a look at those consoles and see if there's any useful information in them.
Very well, let's figure this out quickly.
Science officer's log. ESA 4 was a test site for Section 31's Project Daedalus. It appears to be abandoned. The planet's atmosphere is toxic to most life forms. We were able to establish a safe work area and habitat. We've set up a plasma reactor to power the phase discriminators we'll need to capture the Red Angel. If the plan works, that is. If it doesn't, this may be my final log entry. This is a recent entry, but the area is deserted. Science officer's log. We need to know more. Control found us. We fought valiantly, but Discovery wasn't a match for Control's Section 31 ships. What's left of her crashed. Not far from here. Some Somehow, Saru and Tilly were able to transfer the sphere data to this location. But it's only a matter of time before Control figures that out and comes to collect its prize. I need to get the sphere data somewhere Control can't find it. To do that, I need the Red Angel. But the thing is, I can't trap the Red Angel without help. So I can only hope that someone from Discovery has survived, and they make it here before Control does. If Tilly was here, she'd be a font of optimism. But I know what that atmosphere can do. I don't think anyone else is going to make it. Logic suggests that I take steps to destroy the sphere data before it's too late. For now, I'm sticking with optimism. As Spock would say, there are always possibilities. Everything matches up to the point where Discovery crashed. Everything matches up to the point where Discovery crashes. That's where things change, and for the worse. Judging by the lack of survivors present, I think we have to finish what they started. If that's even possible.
Understood.
Do you have a question?
Not at the moment, Commander. Let's get moving.
We were so close to this. To failure. To death. We need to set up the phase discriminators at that console. Good. Now we need to prepare the stasis beams at that console. So far, so good. We need to use that console to prime the EMP next. Almost finished. Use that console to align the containment field. We've set up... We've set up the trap. Now all it needs is the bait. Me. You'll need to go back to the previous room, close the door, and turn off the vents.
And expose you to a toxic atmosphere.
Yes. Assuming things go as they did before, the Red Angel will appear in time to save my life. When that happens, activate the trap.
Very well. Good luck, Commander.
Done all I can with these ancient phase discriminators. We should have the power we need for this little stuff. But we're only getting one shot, so make it count. No pressure. Ready when you are, Commander.
Right. Do it.
Initiate sequence on my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, abort! Do not engage. Picking up a massive surge of tachyon radiation.
She's here! Do it! Do it now!
Activate the phase discriminators. Activating EMP.
What are you doing? We don't have time for this. Discovery is gone. We have to deal with it ourselves. We have to stop Control now, or it all ends.
And now we have 2 burn-ups. That's gonna be interesting. I get the feeling you were expecting someone else in that suit, Commander.
Yes. My mother. She designed the suit with my father and used it to escape a Klingon attack. In doing so, she learned how Control ended all life in the future. After that, she used the suit to try and stop that from happening. Clearly, in this reality, that task has fallen to me.
How can we help?
Transfer the sphere data to my suit so I can take it into the future, where Control can never find it. We need to act fast. Control is on its way here now. This needs to happen before it arrives.
Understood. Let's get to work.
How? The sensor log said Discovery went down with all hands.
Struggle is pointless.
You think so?
Control's using members of Discovery's crew as shock troops. If I leave the field, I'll return to the future. You'll have to fight Control without me. Control can't be killed with regular weapons. You need to do something unconventional. Try to magnetize the floor. It'll disrupt it. I'll distract it by giving it a magnetic shock. It'll take several shocks to finish it for good. It's weakened. Lead it to the platform. I've got its attention. Quick! Magnetize the floor!
I'm working on it.
It worked! Do it again! It's weakened! Lead it to the platform! It's distracted! Give it another blast! Magnetize the floor again! Good! One more shock should finish it off! Lead it to the platform! Hurry! Magnetize the floor! Finish it off!
I'm working on it. Jeez,
I did it! Down! Ah! Control is using nanites to take over the future version of me. If that happens, it'll gain access to the sphere data.
What are our options?
I can try to inoculate future Burnham with my own nanites. This should prevent Control from accessing the sphere data through her, but it'll alter her biosignature. She won't be compatible with the suit if this works.
Commander Burnham?
Too risky. The suit could wind up trapped here. Given time, Control could find a way to access the sphere data. We need to think about destroying the data. Purge it from the suit before Control can access it.
I could do that, but losing that data, all of that knowledge gone forever. Consider this. The means of eliminating Control could be held within the sphere data as well. Deleting it could be a fatal mistake.
The data is too valuable to lose. Inoculate Michael.
Get ready. This is gonna sting. A lot.
Do it. That's a little more than a damn sting.
Get it right. Resistance is futile.
That's scary. Oh, excuse me.
It worked. The sphere data is secure within the suit, and future Burnham is immune to Control nanites. As I predicted, her biosignature has been altered enough to prevent her from using the suit. This Red Angel will fly no more.
Unfortunate, but the sphere data is secure. That's what matters most.
Unfortunately, we have a new problem. At the end, before it beamed out, I think what was left of Control merged with some of my nanites.
Along with some of your genetic material.
Yeah, and now there's a Borg Control hybrid version of me running loose somewhere. Whatever the Excalbians are doing here needs to stop now.
Agreed. We need to get through to them. This has gone too far.
Rest easy. The trial of Esau 4 has come to an end. My apologies, friends. These events must have taken a heavy toll upon all of you. We should return to speak with Yarnik now. Let us leave this place.
I think we've seen all. I think we've all seen enough of Esau 4. Let's go.
Come along, my friends.
While we appreciate the pursuit of knowledge, we also realize that it can lead to catastrophe. Because of your decision to preserve the data, Control continues to exist. The fate you work to prevent, the end of all life, will still come to pass.
In your trial, that simulation, yes.
The future is a very mutable notion. It is entirely possible that the actions taken today forestall Control's march to supremacy. The data preserved could very well hold the key to its defeat, along with many wonders long lost to the ravage of time. In the end, a life was saved, along with priceless knowledge. Both very good things, in my estimation.
I have my concerns regarding this trial. Yarnik isn't a very impartial judge, and he's clearly a prominent figure in Excalbian society. If his opinion of our actions continues downward, the situation could become volatile in a hurry. Still, it could be worse. We still have time to present our case here. Hopefully we will win some Excalbian hearts and minds in the process.
Indeed.
I have been informed that Yarnik and the others wish to privately discuss the results of the trials. You are free to return to your vessel, or remain here and...
Let me just clear some space in the inventory. Alright.
I have been informed...
We're going to stay here and begin.
have seen many things in the trials. Your actions have given us much to consider, but we require more data.
I think this has gone on long enough, Yarnik. Release us.
You can remove yourself from the trials if you so desire. I believe you are aware of the consequences such an action will bring.
Yes, you've been quite clear on that.
Then, if you wish to proceed, the portal awaits.
We know the drill, Yarnik.
The next trial lies this way.
This is incredible. The architecture, the technology, the art. It's not like anything I've ever seen before.
Excuse me.
Where are we?
This is Ancient Iconia. During the war, I was part of a mission sent here through time.
The Excalbians have dropped us into another planetary assault by the look of things. There's a battle site ahead. We might be able to learn more about our surroundings by examining it.
Agreed. Keep your eyes open for hostile forces, though. We don't want them getting the drop on us.
Fascinating. According to my tricorder, these soldiers are from extinct species. The Dinoceans and the Ikabar.
That's right. They're part of a force that attacked here to acquire tech from the Iconians withheld from them.
If this is the fall of Iconia, we might be able to stop the chain of events that eventually lead to the war. Considering the previous trials, I can see that as the pivotal event we were sent here to encounter.
I think you're right. Let's see what else we can find here.
That last hit wasn't far from here.
We can have heavy gunfire nearby. Keep your weapons handy.
More fighting ahead. Wait. Are those Iconians?
More Iconian pets. Kill them! Let them die with their master!
That's right. I can't assimilate these guys. I don't know why.
I am Taket of Iconia. You are not known to us. Halt and identify yourself.
I am Admiral Cynthia of the United Federation of Planets.
I do not recognize your species, but you have taken up arms to defend Iconia. That makes you an ally, and your assistance is appreciated. You have my thanks.
You're welcome.
I am called Lemiran. My thanks to you as well, newcomers. Our situation is quite dire. Mtara, our leader, has fallen. Iconia will soon be lost to our enemies. We must withdraw. We were trying to reach a nearby gateway when those soldiers attacked. Their reinforcements could arrive at any moment. Will you help us once again?
We'll do what we can.
Orbital attack. The warfare of cowards.
That's right. Gotta go this way first.
For each herald they kill, I will take 100 of theirs. For each Iconian, 1,000.
All of this. I lost the fear. And the anger.
Hold. Reading an energy spike in the gateway ahead. Something's activating it.
No, there will be no holding. We will fight. Slay any foe that dares to cross our path.
Once more under the breach, dear friends. Once more.
Henry V. Nice.
Okay.
I have returned at a time of my greatest failure. It sickens me to see the Hellride Iconia in such a state, ready to ruin the barbaric dregs of the galaxy. This time, I shall not fail. Lyric, give me the world heart. Give me the means to rid the cosmos of our enemies. To return Iconia to greatness once more.
That's the cut of our time, but how Iconians can't travel in time.
I hear the bloodlust in your voice. I see the hatred burning in your eyes. But you do not frighten me. The world heart is ours. We will use it to rebuild what has been lost. Be gone from here, demon. You will not prevail on this day.
She's right. This is a fight you can't win.
That energy is protecting the demon. I can disable the gateway to stop that, but I need time.
You fought a war with the Iconians and survived?
Come on, Lamiran, hurry up.
The gateway is ready. Use the console in front to shut it down. The gateway is down, but someone on the other side is powering it back up. Defend yourselves. Is restored. I will signal you when I am ready once more. The gateway is ready. Use the console in front to shut it down.
Leave me alone.
But someone on the other side is powering it back up. Defend yourselves. Is restored. I will signal you when I am ready once more. The gateway is ready. Use the console in front to shut it down. The gateway is down, but someone on the other side is powering it back up. Defend yourselves.
Well, let's hope we can finish her. Good, she's down.
I will not be defeated for the likes of you. My life is not yours to take, Vermin.
What is this? Honored mistress, use this to restore your strength.
Hello again, Sam. Thanks for the lurk.
This is inevitable. Yes. Resistance is futile.
Sister, what have you done? No, you can't.
Your knowledge belongs to us.
That does not belong to you, creature!
We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. We are the Lord. Existence as you know it is over.
I gotta change her eye color. Okay.
Creature. That was Taket.
There she is, right
a
here.
Taket of nightmare, utterly corrupted by hatred and a thirst for vengeance. But what did she become?
They're called Borg. They're a collective of oppressive cybernetic entities.
I have seen terrible things on this day. The fall of my civilization, of my beloved friends, of the totality of Iconian knowledge and culture. I cannot abide these tragedies. I cannot. Please, you can follow that monster. You can go where I cannot. I beseech you, return the world heart to me. Do not let Iconia fall to darkness.
We will, Lamarin.
Something is amiss, my friends. The trial has taken a life of its own, expanding well beyond its original parameters.
We've noticed.
Though I implored Yarnik and his ilk to bring the trial to an end, they have refused. They wish to see how you address this new crisis.
I'm not surprised.
Tread lightly. There is an ill wind blowing upon this venture. I fear one that may consume us all before the end.
Thank you for the information, sir.
These Borg, are they an evolution of control? Did someone else try to recreate it later on?
Not to my knowledge.
Unlikely. The Borg Collective existed well before the creation of Control, although when you add temporal manipulation into the equation. No, I already have a headache, and temporal mechanics will only make it worse.
Agreed. Something you'd like to add, Commander?
7. What we saw on Esau 4, your detailed knowledge of the Borg, you used to be one of them, didn't you?
Yeah. I was assimilated by the Borg at a young age and liberated by the crew of the USS Voyager later in life. The assimilation process is reversible, mostly, but it leaves scars, inside and out.
I'm sorry that happened to you. And I'm sorry to ask this now. Are we going to have a problem here? With you and the Borg? Under the circumstances, I can see how you could become emotionally compromised.
This isn't the first time I've run into Borg since my liberation, and I doubt it'll be the last. I'll be fine, Commander. If it makes you feel any better, if I go native here, you have permission to shoot me.
Fair enough. Thanks.
Let's drop this force field and go.
Existence as you know it is over.
Isn't enhancing an Iconium with cybernetics a bit excessive?
Borg 101, better simulation. Watch out, we're energizing the deck plate with weapons-grade plasma.
Heads up! The Borg in those alcoves are activating!
Sorry, I farted.
Hello, Amat. Welcome back, Bruta. I said I'm not gonna like September. Is a great guy, like you said to me. Yeah. Oh, you lied to me? Oh, you rat bastard. You just gotta give him time, buddy. I'm not gonna lie, September's a great guy, like you said. Oh, okay. Yeah. You just gotta get to know him. I've got bruised ribs. There, Taquet is down. Finally died. Oh, this mission's pretty hard. I actually died several times on this mission. They throw a lot of people at you and you only have one person with you. You should open some lights on your eyes. Meh.
They're relentless.
Well, if I was wearing my contacts, it would be better. We defeated them before, Commander. We can do it again. Just wasn't wearing it because of the high
The
winds.
longer the Borg have to build their forces and strengthen their position, the harder it'll be to undo their plans.
Let's move out. Oh, and I saw you were on the Discord server. Congrats.
7-9, tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01. You will be assimilated.
No, I will not. Assimilate this. You're welcome.
Watch where they're targeting.
I'll try to switch to the frickin' iMod. Let me go. Come on. We almost got you.
This particular nightmare is over. Well, that was thoroughly unpleasant. Confront my past all the time.
Hally
I
ho.
doesn't shoot back.
Give me 1 minute, everybody. I'm going to switch to be right back.
What's the story? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
All right, I can hear you as well.
Amat, Cynthia said hello, but we'll be right back, okay?
You know what? I say goodnight. And I say goodnight to Amaton on chat.
Well, we're live again, and Gute Nacht, Fräulein Cynthia Hartwigsen und schlaft gut.
Are we already back?
We're already
on
back
screen?
online.
Okay, guten Tag, Leute. Leute. I mean, everybody.
Thank you for
Alright.
letting me talk, Cynthia.
Thank you for the. Thank you for what you said.
You're welcome.
And I think it's time for me to go to sleep.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
And
Good night.
I'm going to give you the officer salute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Are you all right?
I'll manage. We need to deal with my...
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just needed to talk with our friend Cynthia Hartwigsen. Same here. Let's get moving. Yeah, Cynthia, I think I'm going to have to send you the highlight because I forgot about this part. It's really long. I'm sorry. Jeez, I wish I had the Tommy gun again. It'd be really nice to take all these guys out real quick.
Watch out! More drones!
All right.
I'm picking up a lot of energy spikes in the next room. The weapons fire.
Any idea what's in there, Seven?
It's the personal chamber of the Borg Queen. Maybe the Excalbians sent some allies to help out. If so, they might need our help. Want me to lower the field?
Yes, let's find out what's going on in there.
queen.
Or what's left of her.
Indeed. This is damn peculiar. If the Excalbians killed her, where are they now? Be careful. Whatever did this could still be around, and it might not be friendly.
Understood. Stay sharp.
Not sure if this is better or worse than what Control had planned.
Pretty sure it's worse, but I'm biased.
How timid you are. So frightened of perfection.
Last time I checked, we're not the ones hiding in the dark.
That's a good point.
Here's another. You are obsolete. Older. Weaker. Inferior to me in every way.
Inferior? To you? You're a pathetic copy of me hiding behind a legion of drones. You're weak.
Tell me, why have you come here? There will be no struggle. No resistance.
You're a smart girl. You'll figure it out eventually.
How predictable. How human. We know where that path ends. Futility.
I think not.
And a new nightmare begins.
Watch the floor!
Okay.
And now they have a cybernetic dinosaur.
Shooting now is xenobiology.
Indeed. Ooh, I was pretty close to getting irradiated there. Okay. How is this tune much weaker than my freaking streaming character? Or not my streaming character, my recording character. Oh, that's right, I'm on advanced mode where the other one's
More
easy
automated
mode.
defenses are coming online.
Damn. You gonna freaking wake me up? Thank you.
My victory is inevitable.
How is she still functional?
There's so much more possible.
Come on, bitch. Go down already. Alright, I'm switching back to my phaser. There we go.
You're small. You lack harmony, cohesion, greatness.
Hello, Semp.
It will be your hunting.
Really? His ass just got kicked again.
You are done here at last, my friends.
Oh, there he is.
I'm glad you're still with us, my friends. I'll ask you to come with me. Yarnik wishes to speak with you, and time is short.
This better not be about his ridiculous trial. Okay, Cynthia, if you're not here, it's not this part, it's the next part. But I'll try to be quick if you're still here.
The evidence in the trial is clear. Adherents of evil will stop at nothing to ensure their victory.
I just skipped
His troops are coming from previous trials.
At least now I can start assimilating and be faster. Yeah, I don't think you're here, so I'm gonna have to send you the everything when we get done. If I can get done. Jeez,
Sending in more reinforcements!
Okay, time to speak with Yarnik after we grab that loot.
Impossible. Safety measures were in place. The participants should not be able to escape the trial areas or pursue agendas separate from the trials.
Damn.
The Borg Queen of Ar.
We should take care of the parent.
Okay, let's beam up to space. Connection to server timed out. Lovely. Well, let's get back to it. Because we gotta finish this.
The Borg
There we
Queen
go.
is assimilating the Excalbians one by one. If she's not stopped, it's only a matter of time before she learns to use their matter-shaping powers.
How much time exactly?
Difficult to say. She will learn to replicate well-known patterns first, like Borg ships. It could take her much longer to learn to make entirely new things, or to create things from imagination and memory.
We'll be long dead before that happens. She has to be stopped now. Come on, baby. And here it is, Cynthia, the scene I wanted to see. I wanted you to see.
And yet you stand ready to die a pointless death.
Your arrogance is impressive.
But I know you don't know much about Star Trek.
Arrogance.
It's just a good scene.
Here for a statement of inevitable fact. Perhaps now your opinion has changed. Perhaps now you realize the futility of resistance.
Looks like you could use a hand here.
I hope you don't mind, but I brought some friends.
This is Captain Jonathan Archer of the Starship Enterprise. Prepare to attack. All hands battle stations.
I've make sure that history never forgets the name Enterprise.
There's an old saying, fortune favors the bold. Well, I guess we're about to find out.
I think it's time to do a little assimilating of our own.
Still think resistance is futile? Your Majesty?
Resistance. You're a tragic collection of relics and fools. The first of many to die.
I don't think so.
Lock phase on target.
And now all the dialogue from all the series. Would love to see the Connie refit in there.
Ready, Photon.
Damn.
Both cannons. Fire.
Special pattern, Sierra. And fire.
With every action.
And done.
You have provided us with significant you have given.
Okay, being back down to Scalbia.
This has certainly been a learning experience for me as well as the Excalbians.
I can imagine.
I saw what I was and what I could have been, which makes me grateful for the life I have now. Still, this experience should make the next session with my counselor interesting.
Indeed.
In the meantime, that sensor grid in the trailer system will need some final adjustments. If you can get me back to my runabout, I can finish those. I can also speak to some Fenris Rangers about looking into the Orion smuggling activity in trailers. Unofficially, of course.
Of course.
Sounds like Yarnek and his people have a lot to think about. I hope they mean it when they say they're going to pursue goodness. As for me, it's strange being, what did the Borg Queen call it? A simulacrum? A copy. And an incomplete one at that.
You know?
I'm based on a Starfleet science officer. I was going to figure it out sooner or later. Now that I know, I've decided to continue what was started here today. In my own way.
How so?
I've asked the Excalbians to make my transformation permanent. And they've agreed. So, for the Excalbians, the trials are over. But for me, the human adventure is just beginning.
Indeed.
If you don't mind, I could use a ride to the nearest Alliance starbase. I'd like to speak with Starfleet Command about reactivating my commission. Among other things.
Indeed. It'll be my pleasure, Commander. Glad you'll be joining us out there.
It's been quite some time since I had to go into combat. It was an honor to fight by your side.
Thank you for standing with us in battle.
The Excalbians have asked me to remain as I am now, and to serve as an ambassador for this planet. These people have a great deal to learn about the universe, and I believe the Alliance can help them with that. And having some experience as a statesman, I might be able to make that process a little smoother for all parties involved.
If anyone can do that, it'll be you, sir.
Should you return here, you will be most welcome. You've done all of us on Excalbia a great service today. One we will never forget. And for that, I thank you. Until we meet again, my friend. Farewell.
Good luck to you, sir. Farewell. Abraham Lincoln, everybody.
Good return. We have learned much from your efforts in the trials.
And did you make a ruling on the matter?
We did. After reviewing the events, we have decided to rule in favor of the concept of good.
And will you abide by the terms set at the beginning of the trials?
We will. As we have ruled in favor of good, the people of Excalbia will pursue those virtues from this day forward.
Very well. I wish you luck in that pursuit, Yarnek. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for this episode and this stream. I just gotta finish turning it in.
Well, for now, I'd like to put some distance between myself and Excalbia.
Alright, done.
I will try for sure. Punky! Yes, sir. So moist. So moist.
Alright.
One shot over there.
So it is time to go a raiding, and I know who we're going to be raiding. So let's give Simp a good old gothic hello.